Hello YouTube, this is Louis Trans, aka M35, aka Louis JM. I'm here at the Rockaway Mall here in New Jersey, where just recently, at the time of this recording, they have opened up a new arcade establishment. This one's called Rock the Mall, and it's mostly like classic arcades from both past and present. I think these are the same people that were behind Richie Knucklez Arcade, which I did like tours in 2 of their locations, which from what I understand might be defunct at the time. I don't know yet. Still, it has like a huge collection of pinballs and arcade games, so I'm going to give you a quick tour of the area and let you guys know what you think. Of course, as you can see, we have like the Pac-Man thing that is quite special. I must admit, this is like a lot of good arcade games here, and pinball stuff. So why don't we all begin to see what they got? We have a Dr. No, one of the James Bond pinball machines. And this right here is something called Zombie League All-Stars, which is mostly baseball, but with zombies in it. I could see that they already have like a Joker-esque person, which, wow, that's something. It has the whole baseball feel to it too. Might as well give it a shot. There we have Williams High Speed. NASCAR Race Hub. Jungle Lord, which I never heard, but it definitely has like that George of the Jungle vibe, or Tarzan, whichever you prefer. Stellar Wars, which is not working at the moment, from Williams. Definitely like one of those wider pinball machines, but not as big as that Hercules one I've been seeing a few times. Then we have Sinbad. Nothing related to the Tales of Sinbad from Williams. And then we got the classic 8-ball. And in the arcade areas, we have Granny and the Gators, which is like just like Baby Pac-Man, a combination of both arcade game and a pinball machine. Really cool one too, actually. Might as well give this a try. Of course, we have some good classics here. We have the Gyrus. And over here we have Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, which I've seen the recent movie Dial of Destiny, and I guess it's okay. I don't understand why a lot of people keep claiming about the botches of ticket sales and whatnot, but come on. You gotta watch something, and I can understand the idea of waiting until it comes out on stream. Then we have Karate Champ. Then we got Chicken Shift, which I think I've seen this in the barcade in Jersey City, which is a much more smaller area, at least. Then we have the Neo Geo with games that include Metal Slug, Shadow Showdown, 3 Count Bound, and Puzzle Bubble. Then we have the classic Mario Brothers. You can't go wrong without some good old-fashioned Mario Brother gaming. Space Invaders. The Super Punch-Out, which is just normal Punch-Out, but super, with of course the traditional double screens. Then we have Asteroids. And then we have this one here, Starhawk. No relation to Star Fox in a way. It does have the same Vectograph games design with its geometry-like ships and all that. So, yeah, I guess it does have a fitting thing. Don't know if it's a prequel to Star Fox, but I don't know, you may never know. Though it is next to the big classic with Star Wars with the Darth Vader head above it. Then we got X-Men, classic drawn with the Encom logo this time. Oh, you never get tired of that. That classic. Zevius. Berserk. The classic Donkey Kong. Then we have Wizard of War. Mortal Kombat 2. And next up we have Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, which is kind of funny. They got Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat 2. I don't see the original Street Fighter or the original Mortal Kombat, but 2's the only ones they got. That's kind of hilarious when you think about it. Classic Galaga. And over here we have Kong Off 3, which, as you see in some of the banners all across the area, they do these traditional Kong Off tournaments, as in whoever gets the highest points wins. Of course, this is Donkey Kong Remix, but still, you gotta have something like this in your arcade areas, because it's Kong Off. You can't say no to a great tournament here in Jersey. Now we got Defender. Zookeeper. And Phoenix. And of course there's a Gauntlet. Proceeding ahead, we have the Zaxxon from Sega. Then we have a traditional Mr. Do from Universal. Roboton 2084. And then over here we have something called Warp from Rockaway. I have no idea what this is, but I think it's mostly one of those, you see all those old Western game shooters where you have to shoot up as many people as you can? Well, it's this in more of a sci-fi area. I could tell it does have its unique charm in a way. Kind of interesting. It even has a Bomberman vibe as well, too. Wow. Never seen something like this before. I might give it a try to see what it's like. Then we have Sinistar, a little asteroids on steroids. Then of course we have Time Pilot. And of course Donkey Kong Jr. Now this is looks like mostly a party room here where people can arrange birthday parties left and right. But I can tell that they also have like arcade games in here as well. They got here the track and field, and the Circus Scramble, I believe. Tontakan. Scrabble. And here we have Bagman, which looks like a game where you have to steal money and put it on a cart. Definitely looks special in a way. Yeah, you never see these types of rare games before, so I must admit that's such an interesting concept when you think about it. Might as well have to check it out one day. Then of course we got this touch screen, Mega Touch Force 2005. It looks like you have to pay some money. If I were to guess, I'd say this place used to have been maybe a bar, restaurant, something. I don't know, because if they have this here, it might be something that is to be mentioned. Of course, we got the classic arcade sign hanged up above the restroom wall. See see a good classic midway game down there. I always see plenty of these down at the piers in Jersey. Then we have Centipede. That looks like a big version of Off-Roadin' or something. I don't see a sign here, but it does look like, yeah, here we go, Super Sprint. That's what it's called. Got it. Then we have this one here, Williams Blasters. Never heard of this one before. But by the looks of it, I think it's another one of those space shooter type games. I could see the many levels and gaming areas here, and it looks interesting. Might have to see this, I guess. Then we have Missile Command. Alright, I think this is what the game looks like. Kind of trippy when you think about it. Could be worth a Meow Wolf vibe, if I were to guess. Then we have Rockaway's Nimbler, which, looking on, it looks to me more of a snake game from those Nokia cell phones. And it has a bit of a Pac-Man vibe with its mazes. Got Fast Freddy. It looks like I guess it's a gliding path, I believe, where you have to avoid any projectiles and whatnot. The classic Dig Dug. Hubert. It's always a good classic. We got Stunt Cycle, which is a combination of an arcade and a visual thing like that of Space Invaders. Might want to see this one. Rally X. And here's Pac-Man. And over here we have like a huge collection of console gamings. I could see like plenty of good ones here. We have a Atari, we got a mini Nintendo, we've got some kind of screen thing, I believe. Looks like a Victrix. Alright, Victrix, got it, thank you. See, I see they have like Super Mario 2 here. Game got some Sega stuff like a Dreamcast and original Genesis and a Sega X32. Then we have Battle Gear, which is mostly a racing game. Rush 2049. Sega's Afterburner. We got this game machine here that has a collection of classic arcade machines. This one's playing Hinge Maru, I believe. And of course they have the Top Skater from Sega. I haven't seen these since Baller City a long time back, so yeah, that brings me back some good memories. And I think that's it. I must admit, this is quite an impressive arcade setup. Again, these are the same people that did the Richie Knucklez arcade areas, and I definitely respect them because of how they set it all up. You got some familiar games, some new games you've never seen, and yeah, it has a lot of good poster arts all over the place. Though I am quite surprising that they don't have Fixed Felix. They have a regular Ralph poster set up, so they should have had a Fixed Felix around here somewhere. Still, this is a good collection. I would give you a recommendation for everyone. If you live in the Jersey area, head on down to Rockaway Mall. You might see something you might like and play to your heart's content. As for me, I'm going to try out some of these games and see what sticks and what doesn't. So that's it for the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you all next time. #RareTheGoodCartoons.